What up everybody, it's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, it definitely helps out the channel a lot. And before we get into this video, make sure you check out my last video where I talk about the games that I have on my system and wanting to play something different other than Destiny. I reached out to the community to actually help me make a decision on that, so check out that video to see all the games I have available, so you can comment in the comment section about what you think I should play going forward. But going into this new video, let's talk about parity. Ever since the release of the Xbox One X back in November of 2017, a lot of gamers were wondering if Microsoft was going to hold any type of parity to actually keep the systems in line with the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. And the reason some gamers are really upset about this is because the Xbox One X is very much more powerful than the Xbox One S. A lot of gamers actually went out and spent $500 on this system, really wanting the best that it can get out of gaming. There has been a lot of instances where certain games that some people believe that would have higher frame rates and just better performance overall just because you own the more powerful system. But now we have some people pointing to Bungie about what they were doing with the Xbox One X before the system was launched. They were actually quoted saying that we're not going to talk about the Xbox One X in resolution, but we are going to say that the game will run at 30 frames per second on all platforms. They weren't ready to actually clarify what the resolution would be because they said the system hasn't been released yet and they wanted to concentrate on the system that already came out when it came to just the base Xbox One S, the PS4, and the PS4 Pro, which was running at a 4K dynamic resolution. So if you wanted to get the definitive Destiny experience, you had to play it on a PC where you can play it all the way up to 4K 60 frames per second if your system allowed it. And if that wasn't enough for you, there was another instance with Brendan Green, player unknown himself, on his Twitter page actually talking about how PUBG, he actually seen it running at 60 frames per second on the Xbox One X and that it was definitely going to hit that target, and then it was going to be running at 30 frames per second on the regular Xbox base system. But not even a day later, he backtracked on that, saying that it was going to be 30 frames per second across all platforms and nothing to actually be said about 60 frames after that. So now a lot of people are looking at Microsoft saying, hey, what's up with this? Are you actually mandating a parity across all your systems just because you don't want it to be an uneven playing field between Xbox One X players and Xbox One S players? And guess what? Mike Ybarra himself came out on his Twitter account and actually said this: I'm not sure what you're saying, but we do not require any parity in terms of S or X versions of any developer's games that I'm aware of. It's developer choice what to do with graphics, etc. So now that we heard that from the horse's mouth, I definitely agree with that. I really like the fact that Microsoft is leaving that up to developers in this case. Now there's other things I'm gonna talk about in another video that I wish they would actually change a little bit, but when it comes to this, I'm happy they're sticking to that. I play on PC and I understand that this is not a popular thing when it comes to consoles, but I agree that if you have the hardware to be able to play a game at a better resolution or a better frame rate, you should be able to take advantage of that. Is that a form of pay to win if you have a better platform than the other person does? To an extent, yes, but there is ways that a developer can actually safeguard against this by doing simple things like just having different game modes. They can have an opt-in mode so people know if they actually do go into this type of game that they know that they could be playing against people that have better resolution and better frame rate than them. And that is something that PC gamers deal with all the time. I think we're heading in that direction slowly but surely because a lot of people felt like these mid-gen consoles were going to be something that a lot of people were going to adopt to, but we're seeing that they are being adopted to. And this is something that PC gamers have been dealing with the whole time. The fact that Microsoft has finally made this a reality to actually get a meaningful upgrade to the platform that you had before is something that I subscribe to wholeheartedly. I'm not saying that I want to get it every 2 years, but every 3 to 4 will be great just so I can always have the updated platform to just keep up with the demand when it comes to new hardware that's always being released. Technology moves way faster than console development ever could, and if they could keep doing this, that would be great. But the fact that they are not making parity a thing is the one thing that you should be happy about, because you will always get the better product. The only thing is it comes down to the developer to actually make that a reality for you. They should make game modes that are available for people that have these systems and actually want them to play those games that way, and then we can still coexist with everybody else. Fortnite is putting out a 60 frame per second mode across all systems that is going to literally dictate how you actually want to play the game. Do you want to play on the base Xbox One and you want to play at 60 frames per second, where you're going to compromise in different graphical aspects of the game probably to make that happen, where people on the Xbox One X won't probably have to do that. So now this is something you guys want to start thinking about in the future. When you buy your next system, think think about future proofing yourself to actually getting the best thing that you can. That's why I will always buy the more powerful system first, and I will always upgrade that system as long as it's not like 1 year or even 2 years after the fact. Give me 3 to 4 years and I'm in 100%. But guys, what do you think? Do you think Microsoft is doing the right thing by not having a parity clause in their contract? Do you think letting the developers make the decision on this is the best thing that Microsoft can do? Let's talk about that in the comment section. And as I always say, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications. Gonna let you know the next time one of my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.